here Mercedes-Benz S123. But the chassis is seeming to be very high, so most probably he's got the wrong springs. Because this one's looking like an off-road car now. So here I am, finally. Volkswagen Golf Country, and here's also another one. It's a Mark II. It's the higher chassis and with all-wheel drive. I like this color. Just 3 of them. That's amazing, guys. And here, of course, another one. Golf Country. With the old DIN license plate. Very nice. Well, it's also nice. It's a Ford Sierra. It's the facelift. Not sure if this was already called a Mark II. If someone from UK is watching here, you may tell me, is this already a Mark II or was it just only called to be a facelift? Because sometimes it's seeming like some cars are looking like a facelift, and sometimes it's like it's called to be a new generation. But it's also seeming like there's no real system, because when seeing at Audi, for example, the Audi B3 and the B4, I mean, they are looking so similar, but they are called to be the 3rd and the 4th generation. But amazing here, Sierra Tournier, guys. Also haven't seen some of them for a long time. Here, Golf Country. This is so amazing to see. And also have to hurry a little bit because, well, some people are already leaving because it's already 3:30. Oh, and take a look at this here. Opel Omega B, the facelift. Was this still called the Vauxhall Carlton in UK, or was it also already called? No, I'm thinking this was called the Vauxhall Omega Mark I in the UK. Personally, I like the pre-facelift more because of the grille looks a little bit odd here on this facelift version. And take a look about this, guys. This here is an NSU TT. Well, now I have to run a little bit because people are just standing around. And here, guys, this is an NSU 1200. So this was the more luxury version of the TT. I'm thinking. Taillights are also a little bit different compared to the TT, as you can see. So here the taillights are just white in one piece. While here at the TT we are seeing we have just these 3 sporty taillights, very nice looking. And the same thing about both is that the engine is here on the backside. It's also an old Fiat construction. I mean, I'm not sure about the engine, but with the mounted engine there, because these cars are based on Fiat. Back then the NSU did produce some Fiat cars in license, and later they just developed their own cars based on the old Fiat platforms. Amazing. But you know what? Here's also something, and this, guys, here, this is not an NSU. Also, you may think it's one, but no, this one not. This one is, you can see, 3A3, but actually this means ZAZ is Cyrillic. And this, guys, is the car from the USSR. So this is the Soviet car, the Soviet version. This one is, as far as I'm remembering, this is not a stroke engine four-stroke engine. This is a four-stroke engine, but it's the boxer engine, so something like as you've got in the Volkswagen Beetle. So this is the Zaporoshez ZAZ-968 if I'm not mistaken. So that's the Ukrainian or Soviet version of the NSU Prince or NSU TT. So now it's 968. Just take a look here. Amazing. Oh wow, take a look at this Renault 5 Turbo, I would say, or Turbo 2. Turbo 2, just take a look here. Amazing. So today I'm really lucky to be here. When the day started I wasn't so sure because, well, I'm having again some issues with my intestine. But yeah, it's alright, but I'm not feeling 100%, but it's okay. But hey, just take a look. It's really worth to see. And take a look at this, guys. That's not a Fiat 500, it's a little bit longer. This here, oh, I was just thinking it's a Fiat 600, but this here is a 750. I'm thinking the 750 was built in Serbia by Tastava. Here stands Fiat 600D in 1969, so maybe just the logo was replaced because there's also the Abarth logo, which is also not usually on this car, I'm thinking. Volkswagen Beetle 1302 in a beautiful Mars red, I'm thinking. SL Pagodi, also beautiful. And here is an old DIN license plate from Germany, of course, from Western Germany. Mazda Miata MX-5, Volkswagen Jetta Mk1. Here's another, oh, it's also on Turbo 2. Amazing. Renault 5 Turbo 2. Here Golf GTI Mk1 in the color that's called Inari Silver. My very first car, it was the Audi 80 from my parents, was also in this color. And here Pirelli-Golf GTI. I'm thinking when the wheel arches are painted, then it's a real Pirelli-Golf GTI. But I could be wrong about this. Yeah, Mini Cooper. And here an S123 Mercedes-Benz. And I'm thinking I've already got this one, yeah, of course. ZAZ-968. And right beside an old Beetle. Amazing. So now let's take a look about what else have we got here. Opel Monza. Here's an SLC. I think I've seen this one once before in Stuttgart. There's another Beetle. Oh, well, not so easy to film now. Here's another Beetle. But I'm of course also trying to film the rear end of the other cars. Take a look about this here. Also beautiful decoration, guys. Here are the Beatles, but not the ones who are playing music. Except if you are finding that it's music when you are listening to the voice of the engine. Here, I'm pretty sure I've seen this one a few years ago at the Mercedes-Benz Museum. Pretty amazing looking. And here, Opel Monza. It's an A2 because it's the facelift. And of course I also have to film the other parts of these cars, because as you're knowing, I'm just always filming everything. You want to see the entire cars, of course. Also, this is meaning that my videos are getting long and longer, but you're seeing simply everything. Oh, and here a very cool example. So this is the Golf GTI, the Pirelli Golf with the Pirelli wheels, and this is the facelift with the wider taillights. And here the one in Inari Silver, this GTI is a pre-facelift, but already having the facelift bumpers. But I must say the facelift bumpers are of course looking the best, at least in my opinion. And here guys, Renault 5 Turbo 2. And here's the Volkswagen Jetta Mk1. Very amazing. And here is the Mazda Miata MX-5. So here you can see this was an old import from United States, because the Euro version didn't have this here. In the Euro version there was only standing Mazda MX-5. And we had of course the longer license plate. And here's the Pagodi. And here is the Golf, what am I saying? Beetle, of course. And then right, the Fiat 600D. And this here is also, of course, interesting. I've seen this one also in last year. This is an old hearse based on the Opel Diplomat A. Could be, of course, also a Kapitän or Admiral. Loving these old wheel caps. Opel. So what is it? Since they're Kapitän A from 1964, and it was built into a hearse in 1965. But they're standing. It was never used as. Wait a second. Oh, take a look at this, guys. Oh, just leaving Opel record. No, Commodore TSE. Oh. But right, now here's the hearse. Absolutely wonderful, guys. Absolutely wonderful. More and more cars are leaving. Huh? I have to hurry, guys. Wonderful Chevy Corvette C3. Convertible. Stingray, like I told you, so it was the C3. It was just in one word. Pre-facelift with the old rear end Corvette. Oh, so beautiful. Take a look here. So, how old is this one? This one is from 1971, guys. This is, I'm not sure if this was already called the big ponton of this, or this was maybe the middle one. It's a 219 with size, I would say, is the small one. So, but there was one with a little bit bigger engine like this here. Not in the most perfect condition, or maybe it's just only the polishing stuff that's not removed properly, but anyway, amazing looking ponton. 219. And here, guys, Volkswagen Beetle is a 1303, and if you can remember, it's because you can see it here at the windshield. So just for the people who are still not knowing the difference between a 1303 and then 1302. So Opel Kadett E Saloon 1.6D. In United Kingdom, this one was sold as the Vauxhall Belmont. So back there it wasn't sold as Astra. Also, it's actually the same car, just one here with the boot. Oh, but it has already the engine from there. Caterham Vauxhall. Very interesting, guys. Let me check for the data sheet, what's standing there. So, form hack. So this one is from 1986. 2.I engine, 180 horsepower, guys. Amazing.